السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. بسم الله والحمد لله الصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد. Respective teachers, honorable guests, and my dear friends, a warm good morning to all. Today, I am excited to talk about a vital topic that underpins the fabric of our nation: the Indian Constitution and secularism. First, the Indian Constitution. A set of rules is constitution, and it gives a framework for governance, justice, and liberty for all citizens. Then here we get a chance to talk with Mr. Ashfan, who is from draft community of Indian Constitution from KUTTIADY, and Mr. NASIH from KANUUR, who is a member of Parliament. And I invite Mr. Ashfan for giving few words.
Okay. The Indian Constitution is a set of rules. Example, like you see, this is a set of speaker and this is a set of speaker. This is a two speaker. And the Constitution helps out and principles in persons in all the country can agree upon as the basis of the way in which they want the country to be governed.
We hear that Mr. Ashwin said the Constitution is a set of rules, and these rules serve all the people, that principles and laws equally. And I invite Mr. NASIH for giving few words about secularism.
Okay. Secularism deals with separation of religions from the state. In India, there is not a state religion. For example, UK and Pakistan. UK and Pakistan are fixed religion. In UK, Christianity, and Pakistan, Islam. In India, there is no state religion. Secularism advocates with a clear distinction between religious institutions and government.
We hear that Mr. NASIH said the separation of religion from the state is the main role of secularism. And Mr. NASIH also said the example of UK and Pakistan. The UK have a fixed religion as Christianity, and the Pakistan have the fixed religion as Islam. And in India, we have no fixed religion. And Mr. Ashfan.
Okay. The father of Indian Constitution is Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. And so many, the key features of Indian Constitution is federalism, thus refers to the of more than the government in the country.
Mr. Ashwin said that the father of Indian Constitution is Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. And they have a few features for Constitution. First one, federalism. It means there is one or more government in a country. Mr. NASIH.
Okay. Secularism promotes the right of individuals where they can practice any religion without any interference from the state.
We hear that Mr. NASIH said all individuals can practice their own beliefs and religious traditions without any interference from state. Mr. Ashwan.
Okay, the second point of key features of the Indian Constitution. Parliament form of government. In Indian, citizens directly elect their representatives is called parliament form of government, and separation of powers. The Indian Constitution divided into three among branches of the government. First one, the legislature. Second one, the executive. Last, the judicial. Yeah, the example of that, you see our program INFORIUM, you see the three groups, Gulshan, Gulzar, Gulistan, like that, these examples.
We hear that Mr. Ashwan said the parliament form of government means the people of India are electing their representatives directly. And Mr. Ashwan also said the example for separation of power. The constitution is divided into three: legislature, executive and judicial. Mr. Ashwan set a good example for that, as our program have three teams: Gulzar, Gulistan and Gulshan. Mr. Nazim.
Okay. Secularism treats every citizen equally, beside their religious belief. For example, Muslims are treating Hinduism, Christianity like respective. Thank you.
Mr. Nazi said that the people are treating equally. There is no differences between the religions. Mr. Ashwan.
Yeah, the last point of key features of the Indian Constitution is fundamental rights. Often is called conscious, that is constitution. Thus rights protects citizens from arbitrary state actions.
We hear that Mr. Ashwan said that these rights will help and conserve the people from the arbitrary action from state. Mr. Nazi.
Okay. Secularism aligns with universal human rights and protect individuals beside their religions.
We hear that Mr. Nazi said that all the individuals can practice their own beliefs and traditions. Mr. Ashwan.
Yeah, our key features of Indian Constitution and another point, that is secularism. In secularism is in India is secular system, means it does not officially promote any particular religion as state religion.
And our Indian Constitution was enacted in 1949 and it was adopted finally in 1950. Together, we can ensure that the ideals enshrined in our Constitution continue to guide us toward a more unified and equitable future. Thank you, Mr. Ashwan and Nazi, for spending your time with us. Thank you for audience. Thank you. Have a nice day.